What's happening with the music in the scene, guys? A lot of old timers don't show up at jams anymore if they're not getting paid. And many of them say that the reason for this is that the music is different and they don't feel it. Let's address the issue today in the Knowledge Drop. Okay, welcome back to the Knowledge Drop. This is Focus of the Flow Mode Crew and BBOYDojo.com. Depending on who you ask from, the B in B-boy or B-girl has different meanings. You hear definitions like the Bronx or boogie or break as if you wild out, your filters drop and you lose it. But the one that makes the most sense is the break off the record. DJ Kool Herc started spinning the breaks of his records back to back because he noticed that his dancers would go exceptionally crazy whenever the break dropped. So he named his dancers as B-boys. With that connection being there already from the start, between the music and the dancer, whatever we bump through the speakers directly affects the feel of the dance too. With that being said, the music that we blast in our competitions pretty much defines the future and the development of our dance too. In many ways, the connection between the traditional and the new music in our competitions is not there anymore. You can have the next generation today come into the scene, get involved and battle for years without hearing a single one of the classic breakbeats that is the foundation for our breaking culture. This is mostly because of two things. One, DJs who want to claim being original without mastering or even understanding the foundation of their craft. And two, copyright issues at the big events that do live streams and get in trouble because of the copyright infringements. The copyright issue is a big one. The business of the record labels and the social media platforms has driven us to a situation where we're disconnected from the scene's history. We're in a situation in which, to battle at the top today, you need to dance to music that is produced for the purpose of keeping the event's cost reasonable. This is trouble in many ways. All the way until today, the DJs have had a whole universe of music to dig from to find the best breaks in the history of humankind. Music that was never made with the purpose of being break too, but for the sake of making great music. Suddenly, we transfer to a library of songs that's produced for breaking competition purpose only. This strips away the enormous amount of digging done by DJs. That's decades of work going down the drain. Of course, the technical side of DJing is still there, but as far as the biggest competitions in the world, the art of digging is gone. And since the sound in the biggest events in the world is different, many up-and-coming DJs think that's the only way and want to sound the same as the famous DJs in the live stream events. I don't want you to get me wrong. I'm not against new music used in battles. I love what some of the people are doing for the new music that we break to. I love to break to what I hear from guys like Lean Rock or Flag. I'm a fan of new funk by the bands like The Fusic out of Florida. Shit, I've even DJ'd the BC1 Finland Cypher 3 times, plus I battle and judge the World Finals too. But it makes me sick that we have to cancel the whole beautiful history of the music of hip-hop culture when it comes to the major breaking events today. This is my request, guys. We can't forget about the original breaks from our major battles. We can't forget about digging for unheard of breaks for our major events either. We can't keep spinning the exact same new records in every single jam all around the world. And we can't forget about DJs having their own sound and breaking new records into the scene no one has ever heard about. Organizers, please make sure that you have the rights to drop classics and pay homage to the history of the dance with the appropriate music. Hire the DJs that are qualified, and if anyhow possible, work out the rights so that history is not forgotten. If that's simply impossible, make sure that the DJs that you hire spin music that serves the beautiful dance that we have, as far as the tempos being reasonable and the feeling of the music serving the dance too, not just getting the crowd hype. Of course, the music shouldn't be all just begun in a party, but if there's no link to the past at all, it doesn't really make no sense. If the music is totally produced and fully predictable, then the dance at your event suffers, and you don't want that, I'm sure. This way you also won't build a gap between the old school and the new generation, which is a crucial thing in order to keep our culture strong. If we lose the old timers, we don't think ground, man. Shout out to DJs like Skim Richards and Lacey, who made it happen with their style and personal sound, fueled with signature tunes and a personal approach into their craft. If what I'm saying is totally new to you, then even as a B-boy or B-girl, you gotta dig deeper. Go deeper into music. Go deeper in music beyond the mixes that you find on SoundCloud. I'm not saying mixtapes if there are no actual cassettes involved. Learn about the beautiful songs beyond only just the breaks. Learn about the artists and the albums beyond the songs, and you find so much more. The best advice DJ Timber ever told me was that go to a record store and buy every single James Brown record that you come across. If you need guidance, then start your journey deeper to music from what was known as the Octopus Breaks at first and later got to be known as the Ultimate Breaks and Beats. It's the essential collections of fundamental breakbeats by DJ Breakbeat Lou, who truly gathered the foundational breakbeats that started not only our dance style but what we know today as hip-hop music. Dig deeper, guys. Beyond the break, you find a universe of incredible music that will transform the way you approach your dance. Next up, let's test your knowledge. Post your favorite break of all time in the comments below right after watching this video, okay? This is Focus signing out with the knowledge drop, y'all. Peace.